Are you expected, because of your involvement in this, to communicate what you are experiencing? In other words, we were talking previously about truth, and you seemed to indicate you didn't really feel like that there was an absolute truth, and yet for your
Oh
own
no, that's
light
not what I said.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Right, I didn't say there wasn't an absolute truth. You asked me if anybody knew the essence of truth, and I said no, because I don't think any one man has the capacity to be God. And I think the truth comes from God, and people can be truthful and therefore experience something of God. But I don't think that any one person can understand it all.
You obviously have a contemplative side of your life, and then you have this secular side of your life that you're doing music. How do you does the contemplative spiritual part of your life give you the core of just stability to enable you to do the other things that you're doing?
Yeah, I think that the way of Franciscanism is a way that is concerned with two styles of spiritual life. One is a contemplative side or style or mode, and which is essentially a prayer life. And I don't mean prayer life in terms of in just one kind of prayer, like, dear God, I need something, and I want to be this, and please do that for this guy. And it's more of contemplative life is more of being quiet and listening, and not necessarily having to understand. Prayer of that nature is where one's first response to thinking about prayer is what do you want, God? Because he recognizes that God is instigating prayer and not a person. So that's one side of it. The other side is taking that kind of life sort of in your heart somewhere, in your soul, wherever it is, and going out amongst people in the world and doing what God gives you the gift to do, hoping that it will have benefit for other people and for God, but not trying too hard to be something you're not. It's just taking the essence of who you are, which you sort of accept has already been changed by dialogue with God and being in the presence of other people. And it's kind of the nature of Franciscanism. And so I find that I can do that. I don't have to be a monk in a monastery, which I should, to people that are listening that may not understand, Francis started 3 orders within the Franciscan order. The first 2 are for the monks or the friars and the nuns or sisters. And the third one is for lay people who are married or not or whatever they are. And that's what I am. I'm not a monk or a nun.